Planet Soulance, the civilization of souls. Introduction. Life, the more you live, the more you crave for it. It is obvious that we are afraid of death. Even the most courageous heroic personality, who claims to be fearless of death, does fear it at a moment. In spite of we being aware of the fact that every object that has been created will someday meet its end, it's being a spine-chilling reality for us to digest it. Death is said to be immortal, since nobody as yet has ever been able to escape from its icy claws. But why are we afraid of death? What happens to one after death? Is there something called as next birth? What do we mean by soul, spirit, ghost, God and devil? The answers are locked down in those dark chambers of unfamiliarity, which even researchers have been trying to explore since years. Although they have been successful in borrowing evidences, we can't yet be that sure whether they can be considered as facts or mere raw findings of paranormal research. The questions arise in our mind, ending up being unanswered. It is claimed that after attaining the deathbed, nobody has returned. However, there are also those who have reported of meeting a ghost or spirit of their dead acquaintance. Science is still on its way to crack down these mysteries. Apart from all the conspiracy theories, the only answer for the question, why are we afraid of death, is loneliness. It is the detachment of those who are dead from those who still live. A formal breakup, brought about by time and situation, which can never be patched up. We are afraid of being carried away from our dear ones. We are unsure whether the after-death future is better or worse than evil. We aren't sure what happens when we shut our eyes, never to open again. An unknown truth leads us to seek refuge towards various myths and legendary, yet our mental status to accept death as a calamity rather than as a life cycle remains unchanged. While these questions remain unanswered, we stroll in a dark lane of fears and prejudice that finally manages to lead us towards the destination called death. So why not accept it as a reality of life and stop fooling around? Why do we lead a life full of self-centered and selfish motives? Why do we view others as rivals? Why do we consider relationships as bonds and not attachment of feelings and love? Why do we always stay with a tinge of insecurity and jealousy towards others? Why do we treat the values of love, affection, care and mutual understanding as commodities that can be measured according to an individual's status and not as a nature's gift to understand each other? These are the unanswered questions about life. The Planet Soulance series is based on these principles of life and death. It is a fictional planet located millions of light years away from Earth's galaxy. It is a planet where the souls have built civilizations to live in peace. The world that people dreamt of during their lifetime, but found it only after their death.